This old Bible seen better days. Dog-eared pages, notes in the grave. Mama's handwriting in the back, prayers she wrote when I lost my track. I've read it strong, I've read it weak, late at night when I couldn't sleep. Every verse don't always agree, but it always tells the truth to me. I've tried living by my own belief, but my way always came up short. Every time I came to my knees, this book still opened the door. It's just this old Bible and me on a kitchen chair at 3:30. Steel strings hum like a sacred plea. When I read about Calvary, I don't need fancy theology, just red letter words set me free. When my heart won't let me be, it's this old Bible and me. I've skipped chapters I didn't like, read grace fast, slowed down on pride, but mercy kept calling my name, even when I played the blame game. I've worn verses like borrowed coats till the truth finally soaked my bones. This book ain't gentle, but it's kind, cuts me free, then heals my mind. I don't always understand why some roads stay rough so long, but every promise ever wrote still holds when the night feels strong. It's just this old Bible and me on a kitchen chair at 3:30. Steel strings hum like a sacred plea. When I read about Calvary, I don't need fancy theology, just red letter words set me free. When my heart won't let me be, it's this old Bible. If someday my voice grows tired, if my faith feels bruised and wired, leave this book right by my side. Let it speak when I can't try. Yeah, this old Bible and me, still learning what it means to believe. I ain't perfect, but I'm finally free, walking slow with eternity. Just me and the Word. I grew up on a gravel road where the days were long and the nights were slow. Daddy's hands were rough with work, Mama's faith was the real hard earth. We didn't have much to show the town, but we had love when the sun went down. Every worry we couldn't fix, we laid it down and hoped for grace.
I remember that old back room, curtains breathing with the afternoon, Mama humming a half-known hymn like God was listening right there with us. I was young, but I felt it then, that peace don't shout, it settles in. Every tear I couldn't explain found its place inside His name.
We didn't know the perfect way, didn't have the right words to say, but heaven leans when hearts are true and meets you where you're standing through. That's where our prayers learn to sing between worn-out hopes and simple things. Steel guitar cries, but it don't feel sad. It sounds like mercy we always had. Through every storm, through everything, we held on tight and chose to believe in a little house with broken screens. That's where our prayers learn to sing.
Years roll by like fields of grain, some with joy, some soaked in pain. I still pulling me near.
I waited long, I prayed in faith, learned how hope can also wait. There were nights I talked to God like He was sitting in the yard. I didn't ask Him to explain, just to keep you safe and sane. I trusted love would bring you through the way He always said it would.
Faith ain't fast, it don't pretend. It bends, but it don't ever end. Even silence has a sound when grace is moving all around.
That's where our prayers learn to sing, in the waiting, in the in-between. Steel guitar weeps, but hope holds on, like a porch light left till dawn. We were scared, but we believed God was more than what we see. In a little life with broken dreams, that's where our prayers learn to sing.
I ain't perfect, never claim, still fall short, still feel ashamed.
But love don't count the ways you fail, it just stays when stories fail.
If tomorrow breaks us down, we'll meet it on this holy ground, side by side through everything, trusting where He's leading.
Yeah, I'm pressed to learn to sing,
And every loss and everything,
steel guitar fades into grace, like God still calling us by name.
we don't know how the story ends, but we know who we're trusted in.
With open hearts and humble dreams, that's where our prayers, that's where our prayers, that's where our prayers
Learn to sing.
sing. God,
Same love,
still enough.
we believe.
I learned to pray on a dirt floor. Barefoot faith didn't need much more. Mama's voice in a whisper low, talking to God like she knew Him close. No stained glass, no city sound, just a screen door and sacred ground. I was young, but I understood. He listens best when the heart is good. Didn't know the words, didn't know the way, just bowed my head and tried to stay still in a world that don't stay still, learning early how to be still. I learned to pray before I knew why, with dusty hands and hopeful eyes. Steel guitar cries like an old amen, every note takes me back again. I didn't have much, but I had a way to talk to heaven at the end of the day. Yeah, faith was poor, but love was rich on that dirt floor where prayer was stitched. Years went by, I chased my name, learned the cost of pride and shame. Tried to stand on my own 2 feet, forgot the sound of my mother's plea. Built my walls out of borrowed truth, lost my way somewhere in my youth. But when the nights grew cold and long, I heard that old hymn in my bones. When my strength finally gave out and my answers turned to doubt, I fell back down where I once stood, on simple faith I once understood. I learned to pray before I knew why, with dusty hands and hopeful eyes. Steel guitar cries like an old amen, every note takes me back again. I didn't have much, but I had a way to talk to heaven at the end of the day. Yeah, faith was poor, but love was rich on that dirt floor where prayer was stitched. There's a Bible on my kitchen shelf, more worn now than I am myself. Red letter words still cut me clean, tell me who I am, not who I've been. I don't pray loud, I don't pray long, just honest words when things go wrong. I've learned God don't need pretty lines, He just wants a willing mind. I don't ask Him to change my past, I just ask Him to help me last. Through the valleys, through the noise, help me hear His steady voice. I learned to pray before I knew I, with dusty hands and hopeful eyes. Steel guitar cries like an old amen. Every note takes me back again. I didn't have much, but I had a way to talk to heaven at the end of the day. Yeah, faith was poor, but love was rich on that dirt floor where prayer was stitched. If I leave this world someday, don't carve my sins in granite grave. Just say I learned to bend my knee and trusted grace to carry me. I ain't holy, I ain't wise, just a man who learned to try. Still praying like a child at night, still trusting God to get it right. Yeah, I learned to pray before I knew how, still learning what it means right now. Still guitar weeps, but my heart stands still between God's mercy and my will. I don't know much, but I know His name. I know His love don't ever change. It started simple, it stayed that way, on a dirt floor where I still pray. Same God, same prayer, same grace. I haven't walked this road since I was young. Dust on my boots, hands callous numb. I talked to God in half-said lines between the fence posts and the pines. Didn't always know His name, didn't always play the game.
But every mile through joy and pain, this road kept whispering the same.
I watched you leave before the dawn, heart held tight, light almost gone. I prayed soft so you wouldn't hear, didn't want to feed your fear. I asked the Lord to walk your side when faith ran low, when hope ran dry. Said if He won't talk back to you, please just listen like you do.
Some prayers fall like spoken words, some just ride the wind unheard. But heaven don't need perfect sound, it knows the road we're walking down.
This road knows my prayers, every tear, every care. Steel guitar crying low and slow like grace, and I'm still close. Even when I'm scared to speak, even when my faith feels weak, God hears more than I declare. Yeah, this road knows my prayers.
For nights I cursed His name, thought love was just another chain. I asked Him why He stayed so quiet when my heart was near to dying. But looking back I clearly see, silence was an absence-y. He was walking just ahead, carrying words I never said.
I kept a light on every night, didn't know if wrong or right. Faith ain't loud, it doesn't run, it just stays when days are long.
Every step you took alone, I felt God make it home. Not always fast, not always fair, but love was moving everywhere.
This road knows our prayers, spoken hope and silent tears. Steel guitar bends into grace, It's like mercy finding its place. Every mile, both far and near, God was listening, God was here. Even broken words laid bare. Yeah, this road knows our prayers.
If I stumble, will He stay?
He don't turn His face away.
Grace don't ask how far you've been.
It just meets you where you end.
This road still knows our prayers, yesterday and here and there. If your heart don't know what to say, just keep walking anyway. Faith ain't found in perfect air, it's in dust and honest care. If you're lost and feel unprepared, trust the road.
God hears your prayer. Same road, same God. I've walked past that old white house more times than I can count. Porch light flickering in the dark, like it's watching out for my heart. I've been late, I've been gone too long. Tried to prove that I was strong, but every road I chose to roam still pointed back toward home. I thought love would shut its door after all the nights before. Grace don't work like pride, it waits with a light on inside. The light stayed on for me through every wrong turn. I couldn't see, steel guitar cry soft and low, like mercy saying come on home. I didn't earn it, didn't try, didn't have to explain why. When the world turned cold and mean, the light stayed on for me. I've said things I can't take back, laid my blame on someone else's track, wore my guilt like Sunday clothes, smiling wide but nobody knows. I bargained hard, I begged and prayed, asked God why He still stayed. But love ain't fooled by what we say, it sees the heart beneath the shame. When my knees hit that old floor, I knew what I was searching for. Not answers written plain, just forgiveness without chains. The light stayed on for me through every wrong turn. I couldn't see, steel guitar cry soft and low, like mercy saying come on home. I didn't earn it, didn't try, didn't have to explain why. When the world turned cold and mean, the light stayed on for me. If you think you've gone too far, if you're scared of who you are, don't believe the lie you've seen. Grace don't sleep, grace still leans. Yeah, the light stays on for you. And everything you're walking through, you don't have to be complete. Just take one step and believe, still burning bright every night. I've heard prayers dressed up real nice, preached in gold and spoken twice, but mine come out a little bent, half unsure of what I meant. I stumble through them late at night, when faith feels thin and hope feels light. Still somehow every time he hears what's behind the lines. I ain't learned in holy ways, I just talk to him plain. No script, no rehearsed chord, just a heart and an open door. He never needed fancy words, never asked me to be sure. Steel guitar cries low and slow, like grace speaking soft, not bold. I don't know how heaven works, I just know my prayers still work. When I talk like a broken man, he understands. I've asked him things I shouldn't ask, tried to trade faith for a mask, but he don't laugh, he don't turn. Every lesson's gently learned. I've grown older, not so fast, still tripping over my past. But every night when I confess, I leave lighter than I was dressed. I don't bring him reasons why, just the truth I can't deny. Every fault, every flaw, he already saw. He never needed fancy words, never asked me to be sure. Steel guitar cries low and slow, like grace speaking soft, not bold. I don't know how heaven works, I just know my prayers still work. When I talk like a broken man, he understands. If I lose my voice someday, if my memory fades away, let my silence be my prayer, he'll still meet me there. Yeah, he never needed fancy words, just a heart that still returns. Steel guitar fades into calm, like his hand resting on my arm. I ain't much, but I still stand, held together by his hand. He understands. Thought I walked this road alone, carried my guilt like a heavy stone. Every prayer felt half unheard, every promise just a word. I blamed the dark, I blamed the years, blamed the scars, blamed the tears. But looking back through clear eyes, I see the truth I once denied. Even when I lost the sign, even when my faith ran dry, there was love behind the scenes, holding on to me. God was there the whole time, in every fall, in every line. When I thought I'd lost my way, he was leading me anyway. Steel guitar cries, but now I know grace was working even slow. Every step, every climb, God was there the whole time. He was there in the quiet nights, Sleep wouldn't come when prayers felt light. In the long wait, in the while, in the days I just survived, He was there in the letting go, in the lessons I didn't know. What I called delay or pain was Him teaching me His name. I see it now with humble eyes. Faith don't shout, it testifies. Even silence has a sound when grace is around. God was there the whole time, in every fall, in every line. When I thought I'd lost my way, He was leading me anyway. Steel guitar cries, but now I know grace was working even slow. Every step, every climb, God was there the whole time. If you're tired, if you're unsure, if your faith feels small but pure, don't rush the truth, don't force the sign. Love's already on your side. Yeah, God is here right now, closer than you'll allow. Open your heart, take the time. He's been there the whole time. The whole time. I've seen prayers written in neon lights, heard faith so loud on Saturday nights. But the strongest hope I ever knew was worn out hands and a wooden pew, a creaking floor, a bowed down head, simple words that my father said. Didn't sound fancy, didn't sound good, but heaven moved when knees hit wood. I've chased answers far and wide, still came back to the quiet side. I still believe in knees on wood, in whispered prayers and faith that's good, not polished up, not understood, just honest hearts that try. When the world's too loud and rude, I go back to what I knew. Yeah, I still believe in knees on wood. The God who listens every time. I've sung hymns off key and slow, felt bracing notes I didn't know. Sometimes faith just shakes and waits, like a screen door humming in the rain. I doubted more than I'd admit, still mercy never called it quits. Didn't ask me to explain, just held my soul through all the pain. I don't claim I understand, I just trust these calloused hands. I still believe that knees on wood and quiet tears and gratitude, no spotlight shines no attitude, just broken men made new. When my faith feels worn and bruised, I recurn to simple truth. Yeah, I still believe in knees on wood, and a God who pulls me through. There's a bench out back beneath a tree where I first learned humility. Didn't ask God to fix my life, just asked Him to stay the night. Turns out that was all I needed, to know I'm loved, to know I'm seen. Not because I'm strong or good, but because He said He would. If I lose my way again, if my faith wears thin, beat me back to where I stood, with my knees down on that wood. I don't need the perfect view, just a heart that's true. Yeah, I still believe in knees on wood, in mercy more than I ever could earn or buy or think I should. It's grace from start to end. When my pride says you're no good, I remember what I knew. Yeah, I still believe in knees on wood, and God who calls me friend. No big words, no understood, just faith and knees on wood. That morning came soft, no sound at all, just dust in the air and a distant call. I was walking nowhere, head hung low, carrying sins I didn't want to know. My shadow felt longer than the road, heart felt heavier than the load. I didn't pray, didn't even try, just stared at the ground as the world went by. I wasn't looking for heaven's light, still grace found me that morning. He met me on a quiet road where nobody else would go. No sermon, no holy show, just mercy, soft and slow. I didn't ask, I didn't plead. He saw the man I used to be. Yeah, right there where I stood alone, he met me on a quiet road. Wind through the weeds sang low and plain, like an old hymn humming my name. Felt something break, felt something bend, like pride finally reaching its end. I talk real tough, I talk real bold, but faith ain't loud and love ain't so. It just stands there, arms held wide, waiting on the sinner to stop his stride. I didn't clean myself that day, grace didn't ask me to. He met me on a quiet road with nothing but the truth I owed. No judgment sharp, no heavy load, just a love I couldn't outrun. I'd walked that path 1,000 times, never saw the sacred signs until my heart was finally broke. He met me on a quiet road. There's a cross where the fence leans low, paint chipped off years ago. Doesn't shine, doesn't beg, still holds the weight of every debt. I knelt right there and borrowed dust. Didn't promise strength, just trust. Didn't say much, just let him know I was done walking on my own. If I wander far from grace, if I forget that sacred place, lead me back not with fear, but with a love that draws me near. I don't need the end revealed, just the peace that makes me kneel. Yeah, met me on a quiet road where broken men unload all the weight they never showed, all the shame they never spoke. I ain't perfect, I ain't whole, still he claimed my restless soul. Yeah, I'll never walk alone since he met me on that quiet road. Still dust on my boots, heart made new. Every step now walks with you. I've worn these boots through shame and praise, through borrowed nights and borrowed days. I said I'm fine when I was not, tried to tie my faith in too many knots. That white line hums beneath my wheels like a hymn I used to feel back when praying came real easy, before life taught me how to doubt completely. But grace don't scare when I arrive late, waiting by the gate. 'Cause the road still leads to grace, no matter how far I strayed away. Every wrong turn, every mistake still bends toward mercy's face. I don't earn it, I don't pay, I just fall down on my knees and say, thank you, Lord, for staying the same. The road still leads to grace. There's a map in my chest, hand-drawn and worn, marked by scars and lessons learned. Every heartbreak left a line, pointing back to love divine. I've tried strength, I've tried pride, neither kept me warm at night. But forgiveness still bends toward mercy's face. I don't earn it, I don't pay. I just fall down on my knees and say, thank you, Lord, for staying the same. The road still leads to fighting myself, when I don't trust nothing else, be my compass, be my sign, be the truth I can't deny. If I stumble near the end, promise you'll still call me friend. I don't need a perfect trace, just let the road still lead to grace. Yeah, the road still leads to grace, through every shadow, every place. Even broken faith still shakes, hands with love that never breaks. I was lost but not erased, I was wrong but still embraced. Thank you, Lord, for staying the same. The road still leads to grace. Sun's going down, but I'm not afraid. Every mile still whispers faith. If I breathe my last on this long highway, I know the road still leads to grace. Dawn broke soft on a restless night, fields still wet in the pale moonlight. I carried worries I couldn't say, like stones I've been throwing every day. I talked real tough, I stood real tall, but strength don't stop the fall. Every answer I tried to force just led me back to a quieter source.
Mama said, child, don't rush the truth. Some prayers grow better when they're loose. She'd sit so still, hands folded tight, trusting God more than her sight.
I watch you pace that old back room, like your heart needed space to bloom. Didn't know then what we'd find when we finally slowed our minds.
Every fear we tried to hide, still you waited by our side.
We learned to pray in the quiet, when words ran out and hearts got tired. No fancy lines, no perfect sound, just broken knees on honest ground. When the noise fell far behind us, that's where grace finally found us. Yeah, faith got real, deep and true, when we learned to pray in the quiet.
I chased answers in a louder place, crowded rooms, fast-moving days. But peace don't live where voices fight, it waits its turn in the still night.
Every promise I almost kept, every tear I almost wept, still you knew what I couldn't say. You heard the prayers I couldn't pray.
I held the house when storms rolled through, smiled strong but my face shook too. Some nights hope felt paper thin, some nights all I did was breathe you in.
But mercy never rushed me through,
never asked what I'd prove.
it just stayed till my heart grew calm, like a slow and faithful song. Every mile, every year, still your voice was always near. We learned to pray in the quiet, where truth don't need to shout it, when all we had
If my faith runs thin and tired,
you'll relight what you inspire.
we don't need the perfect view, just you.
Yeah, we learn to pray in the quiet,
Where grace feels close and kind.
when the world demanded answers.
You gave us peace of mind.
If tomorrow breaks our plans,
we'll still trust where we stand. 'Cause faith was born and held us tight when we learned to pray in the quiet.
night settles soft,
Hearts renewed, still praying quiet, still trusting you.
I don't own much, but I own my shame and a half-lit hope I can't explain. I've chased answers coast to coast, still the quiet scared me most. Every time I tried to stand tall, I just learned how hard I fall. So tonight I drop my fear, and I'll kneel right here. No stage lights, no perfect words, just a broken voice you've always heard. I'll kneel right here, lay it all down, make it clear. I ain't strong, I ain't brave, I'm just held by amazing grace. If you want my doubt, my tears, every year I wasted running scared. I don't need the answers, dear, I'll kneel right here. I built walls I couldn't keep, promised faith, delivered sleep. Tried to bargain, tried to hide, still you never left my side. Every scar I tried to erase just pointed back to mercy's face. So I stopped pretending, now I know where help comes from. I don't climb, I don't chase, I just fall into your grace. I'll kneel right here, lay it all down, make it clear. I ain't strong, I ain't brave, I'm just held by amazing grace. If you want my doubt, my fears, every night I couldn't persevere. I don't need the answers, dear, I'll kneel right here. If I rise, it's 'cause you live. Every breath's an undeserved gift. If I stand, it's on your truth, not on anything I proved. I don't need tomorrow map, just your hand on my back. I'll kneel right here where mercy feels sincere, where pride dies, love appears, where heaven feels near. Take my past, take my years, every weight I couldn't carry clear. I don't need the answers, dear, I'll kneel right here. No more running, no more fear, I'm finally home, kneeling here. Sun comes up on a tired old town, painted doors, shutters falling down. I lace my boots, feel the weight of years, still carry hope. still carry fears. Mama's words echo soft and low. Son, don't walk where pride will go. I've been strong, I've been weak and torn, still woke up blessed this morning. Every road I tried alone led me right back to your arms, Lord. So I walk home with the Lord, down these dusty roads I worn. I don't need silver, I don't need fame, just His hand calling out my name. When the night gets heavy and long, and my faith don't feel that strong, I won't walk this world ignored. I walk home with the Lord. Old church pews and creaking floors, Him still humming through open doors. No fancy words, no perfect man, just broken hearts saying amen. I've tried running fast and free, but grace always caught up with me. Turns out peace ain't found out there, it's found on knees in honest prayer. Every doubt I tried to hide, still you walked right by my side. So I walk home with the Lord, down these dusty roads I worn. I don't need silver, I don't need fame, just His hand calling out my name. When the night gets heavy and long, and my faith don't feel that strong, I won't walk this world ignored. I walk home with the Lord. There's a cross on a hill outside of town, stands real quiet, don't make a sound, but it says more than words ever could about mercy paid in honest blood. I ain't clean, I ain't whole inside, still He calls me justified. Not because of what I've done, but because of God's own Son. If my legs grow weak and slow, if my heart don't always know, hold me steady, walk me through, I'll trust the ground you lead me to. I don't need to see the end, just promise you won't let me stand alone out here, lost and torn when the night turns into morn. I walk home with the Lord, even when my soul is sore. I don't claim to understand, I just place my life in His hands. Yeah, I walk home with the Lord, past every sin I can't ignore, washed by grace, not by blame, still He calls me by my name. When this road is said and done, when I can't walk anymore, I won't face that door alone. I'll walk home with the Lord. Sun goes down, night feels kind, but I ain't scared, not this time. If my last breath's a whispered word, it'll be thank you. I walked home with the Lord. Morning light on a gravel lane, fence posts leaning just the same. I've walked this road since I was young, barefoot faith, a restless tone. And Daddy said, son, don't fear the dark, Even lost roads leave a mark. I didn't know what he meant back then, but I do now, looking back again.
Mama's dress in the summer breeze, hymns floating through the willow trees. She'd hum low while the coffee boiled, faith in love and simple toil. She said, child, when the world feels cold, hold on to what your heart was told. I didn't know how much I'd need those quiet words to help me breathe.
Every doubt, every fall, still we felt you through it all. That's where we learned to believe in more than what our eyes could see. On dusty roads and wooden pews, with broken hearts you pulled us through. No gold, no crown, no guarantee, just grace that met us on our knees. Yeah, that's where hope first took its lead. That's where we learned to believe. I ran hard, chased bigger dreams, city lights and restless scenes. Thought I'd find myself out there, but peace was heavier to carry. Every prayer I rushed or faked, every vow I almost broke, still you waited, still you stayed, like an old hymn I half remembered.
I stayed close, but I still fell, doubted heaven, knew him well. Some nights faith fell paper thin, some nights I just cried him in.
But mercy ain't embarrassed by tears, it sits with you through all the years. Doesn't shout, doesn't explain, just calls you child again and again. Every mile, every scar, still you knew us where we are. That's where we learned to believe, when answers didn't come easy, in fields of doubt and seasons blue. We found out what your love could do. No perfect words, no holy show, just hearts that broke and learned to hold. Yeah, faith was planted like a seed. That's where we learned to believe. If I lose my way again,
you'll lead me home just like back then.
if my strength is running thin,
Your grace will fill the cracks within.
we don't need to know the end, we just need you now and then. When the road gets hard to see,
We remember.
that's where we learn to believe
In quiet faith and honesty,
when all we had was what was true.
we found out God was more than enough.
That's where we learn to believe in love that doesn't ever leave. Through every storm, through every need, your mercy kept on carrying. No matter how far life may lead, we're still those kids on bended knees. Yeah, that old road still speaks to me. That's where we learn to believe.
Sun going down, crickets sing, same old peace the evening brings. If we ever forget who we are, we'll go back where the answers were, where faith was slow and hearts were free. That's where we learn to believe.
I used to pray like I was begging for heaven to hear my cry. Thought God spoke and thunder rose and fire across the sky. But answers didn't come like that when my heart was torn apart. I learned to sit and listen still instead of talking hard. I heard the Lord in the silence when I finally held my tongue. When the noise of my own fear was finished and done. He didn't rush, he didn't shout, didn't answer every why. I heard the Lord in the silence, and it changed my life. Acoustic strings like breathing slow between the ticks of time. Every second felt like mercy, every doubt fell quiet in line. I said, Lord, I don't need fixing, just help me understand. He said, faith ain't knowing where you're going, it's trusting who holds your hand. I heard the Lord in the silence when my running finally ceased. When I laid down all my questions and traded them for peace. He didn't give me every truth, didn't show me every sign. I heard the Lord in the silence, and it saved my mind. Steel guitar bends soft and low like a tear you never cried. Some healings come real quiet when you stop asking why. I hear the Lord in the silence every morning, every night. When the world feels loud and heavy and I need His light. I don't walk this road alone, no matter how it looks. I hear the Lord in the silence when I open up the book. So if heaven feels quiet tonight, don't think He's passed you by. Sometimes God is closest when He's whispering inside.
There's a road I swore I'd never take, too many turns, too much regret. I carried shame like a heavy coat, every promise I couldn't keep yet. The night came fast, the stars went dim, I didn't know which way was home. Then I saw a small steady light, burning warm, burning strong.
I've been waiting by that old screen door, with prayers whispered, not real loud. Mama said faith ain't fear in the dark, it's trusting God when the light burns low. I've watched storms bend the tallest trees, watched hearts break and still survive. Sometimes love don't chase you down, it just waits with the lantern high.
You were still holding the lantern when I could barely see,
still calling out my name when I forgot who I used to be.
through every doubt, through every mile, you never let the light go dim.
Yeah, you were still holding the lantern till I found my way back in.
I said things I can't rewind, build walls where doors should have been. I thought love had conditions, thought grace would someday end. But every step I took toward you felt lighter than the last, like chains falling in the dirt from a life that couldn't last.
I've learned hope don't shout or shine like a city up on a hill. Sometimes it's just a quiet flame that says I'm with you still.
When the night feels long and lonely and tomorrow's hard to see, the little light keeps whispering, this ain't the end of the story.
You were still holding the lantern when my faith was tired and weak. Still standing in the doorway, waiting patiently.
I don't know how you loved me then, but I'm grateful you did.
Yeah, you were still holding the lantern till I found my way back in.
So if you're lost out on that road tonight and hope feels thin and far, look for the light that never left. God's still right where you are. I said some things I can't take back, turned my back on what was true. I packed my pride in a worn-out bag, left behind what I knew. I thought freedom meant walking on from every sacred vow, but the further that I ran from him, the closer he was now. He stayed when I walked away, held my place, didn't turn away, didn't close the door on me. When I slammed it angrily, I broke my word, I lost my way. But his love didn't change, he stayed when I walked away. And he's still here today. Strings like a tired heart, beating slow but true. I talk to God like a sinner does when he knows he's through. I said, Lord, I ain't worth saving. He said, son, I know. That's why grace ain't something earned, it's something free I give you. So he stayed when I walked away, held my place, didn't turn away, didn't close the door on me. When I slammed it angrily, I broke my word, I lost my way. But his love, it didn't change, he stayed when I walked away. And he's still here today. Guitar bend soft and low like a tear you never cry. Mercy ain't a moment's thing, it's a love that waits your whole damn life. He stayed when I walked away, called me back by name, didn't shame me for my past, just held me till the pain had passed. I ain't the man I used to be, but I ain't who I'll always be. He stayed when I walked away, and that's why I believe. So if you think you've gone too far or stayed away too long, remember this simple truth: God never left, you just did. Morning light on an old dirt road, boots in the dust where my father walked. Steel strings cry like a distant prayer. Wind through the fields, God's breath in the air. I've seen storms bend the tallest trees, heard my name whispered on my knees. Every mile, every broken plan led me back to His gentle hands. I lay my worries down by the river wide, where heaven feels close and my soul can hide. I don't need answers, I don't need signs, just your quiet voice in the pines. You know my heart, you know my pain, you've called me home, you know my name. In the stillness I finally see I was never lost. You were walking with me. Old church bell on a Sunday morn, cracked wood pews, hymn soft and warm. Mama's tears and a borrowed suit. Grace felt heavy, grace felt true. I chased the world, chased borrowed dreams, lost my faith somewhere in between. But mercy waits like an open door, just like it always did before. So I lay my worries down by the river wide, where heaven feels close and my soul can hide. I don't need answers, I don't need signs, just your quiet voice in the pines. You know my heart, you know my pain, you've called me home, you know my name. In the stillness I finally see I was never lost. You were walking with me. Steel guitar cries like a lonesome dove, every note sounds just like love. No fancy words, no grand display, just faith that carries me day by day. If I fall again, if I lose my way, I know your grace will still remain, like an old dirt road leading me back to who I was meant to be. I lay my worries down by the river wide, let the water wash the tears I hide. I don't need answers, I don't need signs, just your quiet voice in the pines. You know my heart, you know my pain, you've called me home, you know my name. In the stillness I finally see I was never lost. You were walking with me. Evening falls on the open land, sky turns gold like a promised hand. If tomorrow brings rain or flame, I'll meet a strong calling your name. Yeah, the river knows my name, and the river leads me home. I spent the night with my regrets, staring holes into the dark. Every promise I ever broke, every miss, every scar. I thought the morning wouldn't come, thought the night had won. Then the sky began to soften, like mercy had just begun.
I've seen the look upon your face, like hope's too tired to try. But I've learned I don't get the last word, no matter how hard it lies.
God's been working quiet hours when we thought He was gone. He paints His answers slowly, right before the dawn. Hope came riding with the sunrise, strong. Didn't erase what we've been through, just said, child, keep going on.
With faith that bends, not breaks apart, and love that learns to stay.
Yeah, hope came riding with the sunrise and chased the dark away.
I didn't wake up brand new clean, didn't feel fixed inside, but the weight I've been carrying didn't feel as heavy that time.
I said, Lord, I still got questions. He said, son, that's okay.
Faith ain't knowing every answer, it's trusting me today.
I've learned healing don't shout, it numbs like an old steel string.
Quiet as a prayer at daybreak, soft as angels sing.
Sometimes hope don't look like fire or heaven breaking through. Sometimes hope just looks like breath and another day with you. Hope came riding with the sunrise, found us where we were, met our fear with gentle hands and a love that still endures.
We're not done, we're not too far, we're still under grace.
Yeah, hope came riding with the sunrise and lit this broken place. So if you're waiting on the morning
With a tired, faithful heart,
hold on just a little longer.
God's already in the dark.
That old coat hangs by the doorway, smells like rain and borrowed time. Mama wrapped it around my shoulder, said, child, it's kept me warm my whole life. It ain't pretty, it ain't new, got a tear down the sleeve, but it's carried me through winters I didn't know how I survived.
My daddy prayed in a whisper, like he didn't want to wake the doubt. Said, son, faith ain't always certainty, it's trust in God when you ain't sure how. I tried to wear my own strength, tried to stand without a brace, but every time the cold set in, that old faith kept me safe.
Faith like a hand-me-down coat, worn thin but it still holds. Passed through tears and hard goodbyes, through stories never told.
It don't always fit just right, but it keeps you when you're cold. Yeah, faith like a hand-me-down coat, gets better as it gets old.
I've watched you walk through heavy nights with questions you won't say.
I wanted answers for your pain, but all I had was pray.
Sometimes love don't fix a thing, it just stays and believes that God is working quietly in ways we'll never see.
I used to think belief was weak, something only desperate folks need, but strength ain't never been about how hard you fight, how proud you stand.
It's letting go, it's holding on at the same damn time, trusting God with open hands and a heart that's still trying to fade like a hand-me-down coat, still keeps the cold away. Through every loss, through every doubt, it's seen us through our sow it, didn't buy it or pretend. Yeah, faith like a hand-me-down coat is love that don't wear thin. When I'm scared, it covers me. When I fall, it lets me breathe. Every prayer, every tear is stitched together here.
Faith like a hand-me-down coat, wrapped in mercy and grace, from one generation to the next, through every broken place. If you're shivering in the dark tonight, with nowhere left to go, try on that old familiar faith that still keeps the cold away.
It may be warm, it may be frayed, but it's never let us go.
Yeah, faith like a hand-me-down coat was always meant to be shared.